Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I will be the first to admit it, I pooped up. I accidentally already gave the letter to King Zora, and it kind of accidentally already saved. So you don't get to see that scene. I don't think I did it in the last episode. Oh, and in between episodes I went and bought another bean, a magic bean apparently, because you know, why not, I had the money. So this time we actually will be going into the next dungeon, no doubt. Because it's right here. You may be asking where it is. Well, you're not going to find out yet. Before we do that, I'm going to do a thing where we go use bombs on a wall and make it explode. And what happens after that, your guess is not as good as mine because I know what's going to happen next. So have fun guessing. And anyway, it's back here. Normally, you would need an item later to break this boulder so you can see the crack in the wall, but if you just know it's bombable, then you can just bomb it anywhere and this rock is left awkwardly in the middle of it. Navi, do I really look like I need to talk to you right now? Anyway, this is a Great Fairies Fountain. The second one we've seen, I'm pretty sure. And this one, it doesn't actually give us a technique, per se. It gives us an item, and it's not the best of all the items the Great Fairies give you, but I'll probably use it once in a later dungeon. It's not really, well, you know, I should probably stop talking about it until she gives it to us. Oh my god, that's a why did they, who came up with this design? I want to know. Yes, you are the Great Fairy of Magic. You will give me a magic spell. Please take it. And if you are smart, or if you can recall, this light is green. And you know what god or goddess represents green? That would be Furore. So you know what this is? It is Furore's Wind. It's a warp magic you can use with C. Yeah, we know what we can use it with. You'll teleport to the warp point. So what you do is use the magic first, and it'll create a warp point, and if you use again, then you will teleport back to the warp point. And it will be destroyed. So it's not very practical, but it's useful in some dungeons that have a dungeon map hidden inside. Yeah, we can't use it outside because that'd be like, okay, I'm all the way in like Zora's River. How do I get to Lake Hylia really? Well, actually no. That's actually a pretty short walk. I'm in Zora's River. How do I get to Death Mountain very fast? Well, you can't just like leave a warp up there. You can't do that. Is there anything in this tree? Oh my god, there's a gold Skulltula. I didn't expect that. That's awesome. Well, I'll take that. I'll take that any day. You destroyed a gold Skulltula. Heck yeah, I did. Without even meaning to. So, yay for that. Anyway, now we are actually going to go to the dungeon. And, probably won't finish it this episode. Maybe. Maybe not. Probably not, actually. Because it's not a long dungeon, and actually it's pretty linear. Probably the most linear dungeon we've gone to so far. Actually, you know what? It's a toss-up between the first dungeon and this one. Because it's obvious that Dodongo's Cavern wasn't very linear. I mean, especially in that first big room. Like, if you're new to the game, you have no idea what way to go and stuff. Anyway, what we need the fish for is, if we place it in front of Mr. Zabu Zabu, I do believe that's his name, he will eat the fishy. And apparently he needs that huge hole in his mouth and all this wind to suck up the fish. And us along with it. Anyway, so Paper Mario Sticker Star just came out, and I will tell you what, that game is the best thing ever. I mean, given it doesn't have normal battle, like a normal battle system, I don't care. It's still amazing. I actually think it's like, it has the most, like, ooh, I did not want to do that. Because what if this recording ends up messing up? What then? Then I would have nothing to save it on. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't want. We want to shoot that up there. Yes. And that will unlock that. So we can go on. Don't hit the jellyfish that are electrified. They'll hurt you if you do. Okay. If we go into this room right over here, like, you don't want to go down there yet, just saying. We have a cutscene. And I should say, the purpose we're going into is, the purpose we're in here is to find this lady and bring her out. You, who are you? I am Ruto, Princess of the Zoras. What? Are you saying my father asked you to come here to save me? I'd never ask anyone to do such a thing. Letter in a bottle? I have no idea what you're talking about. My father is worried about me? I don't care. Pfft, stereotypical teenager. Anyway, I can't go home right now, and you get out of here, understand? You know, I don't really like the stereotype that teenagers have, and even though it's completely justifiable, like, teenagers are like that. I mean, like rebels, I guess I'm trying to say. Anyway, you want to talk to Princess Zora twice here, but, like, even I hate people like that, and I'm 16. I should be like that, shouldn't I? I really think it's a good thing I'm not, but, you know. I just don't like, the fact that I'm a teenager just makes some people, like, some adults, mature men, women, like, just automatically think you're a rebel or something. Like, and I'm like, I feel like that all the time. And I know it's really not like that, but it just feels like it. So anyway, we have to carry Princess Zora through, like, or Princess Ruto through the whole dungeon. And you know what's awesome? You can use her as a weapon. If I could actually hit the bubbles. By the way, the bubbles hurt. Yeah, see? I popped the bubble with her. So you can use her as a weapon if you, bubble, if you want, but it's kind of impractical, so I'm not going to do that. What I am going to do is I'm going to shoot down this gold Skulltula so I can grab its dead body. And this puzzle, if you're not careful, can make you really mad. This puzzle in this room, not what I'm doing right now. If you drop Princess Ruto into water, she actually teleports back to the room that you started in. Oh, can I get back? Can I get back? I'm not making that. So you don't really want to raise the water while she's down in here. So what you want to do is raise the water again so you can get out. First of all, get up here and wait for the water to go back down. And once it does go back down, you can jump down there, throw Princess Ruto back up onto the ledge on that side. Question mark, profit. And I actually used her to destroy the bubble. Anyway, raise the water again so we can get up there ourselves. And I got hit by a bubble, and it dropped 5 rupees. I kind of want those 5 rupees, but I guess I'm not getting them. Anyway, let's just continue on the dungeon here. Like I said, oh god, this dungeon is very linear. I mean, oh, you can also use her to press the switch up there, which is awesome. There's usually no question where you have to go. Like, even if there is split-offs, like 2 ways to go, potentially, you'll still know where to go. Because, like, in the instance a little while ago when Princess Ruto jumped into the hole, well, you could have kept going forward, or you could have used common sense and figured, oh, I need to go in the hole too, just like Princess Ruto does. So yeah, that's how this whole dungeon as a whole is pretty easy for the most part. I guess, like, taking damage, that's a pretty hard thing to avoid in this dungeon, because there's just, they really ramp up the levels of the, or like, not the levels, what is this, Pokemon? No. They really ramp up the difficulty of some of the enemies in here for the fact that half of them are electrified. I mean, look at this. All these jellyfish. I think there's a big one somewhere. Well, I don't know. Maybe not. Actually, I think there are big jellyfish. Well, there you go. Like, half the enemies in here are electrified. And the ones in this room, too, are electrified. These things here, they'll also suck your mana out. So, be careful. Anyway, what we're going to do first is press this switch that we couldn't press if we were just alone. That's why you need Princess Zora. Look at her up there, just smiling, looking around. So we actually need her to press this button, and that will open the door in front of us. A very important room. Very, very important. Just set it right there. And what we basically have to do is kill all the enemies. What I like to do is use jump attacks if I can actually hit them. That'd be nice. I use jump attacks to hit them. It's normally you'd use 2 bullets to kill them with the slingshot, but I just find it more faster actually to do this. And there's one more right there. See, it's a pretty easy room if you can do it right and not screw up like I am right now and get out of the way. And you unlock whenever they go under the whatever this is. By the way, I think if you like slash the wall, yeah, it all jiggles. That's nasty. Anyway, oh, also if you shoot the wall, so if you miss any of these enemies while you're shooting, you'll notice that everything is all jiggly. Anyway, that will make the item of the dungeon appear, which is very useful, staple in most Legend of Zelda games. In here we have da-na-na-na, the boomerang. And of course, same thing it says with all the items. Why can't I skip this dialogue? I can skip, like, even more pointless dialogue, but that's like the most pointless. I don't know. Anyway, now that we have the boomerang, we will go to the left from the 3 branches we saw over here, because now we can kill a certain enemy that we need to know how to kill. Oh, and this switch over here, since it's blue, that means you have to keep it pressed down. And guess what we have to do? We are ditching a girl. Right there. That ought to be good. Alright, now let's get out of here. Just ditch her. I should probably equip my boomerang. Yeah. Right there. Don't really need the ocarina inside of the dungeon. If we throw it up here, it'll actually hit that. If you try to use your slingshot, you will miss and it will not work. So don't use your slingshot. You'll just be wasting time and dying. I think this thing is actually electrified too. So yeah, lots of electrified enemies in here. And once we do that, we can get the map, I do believe. You know, normally I wouldn't get the map. I wouldn't like get the map and compass. But that's only in games like that I know, like say Link to the Past. Yeah, this is the map. Link to the Past, that's really easy to just skip the maps in, and the compasses for that matter, if you just memorize all the rooms and stuff. Which I actually can memorize the first half of the game before you go, well, not the half, but before you go into the Dark World. After that, after like Helmarock King, then I'm lost. Or not Helmarock King, the rock thing that you have to use the hammer on. And yes, she's really mad because we left her back. Who cares? Now, since we killed that thing, it actually opens the path here. The red slimy thing is gone. So yeah, it was actually a part of that thing we killed in the other room. And it'd be blocking the way here, and there'd be no way to get around it. So now we can. Oh god. We have to destroy the bubbles within the time limit. We have to collect the 5 red coins before the timer runs out. Good luck. And you can actually just like run into them if you're feeling sadistic, because that actually also pops them. So if you're speedrunning tactics, hit yourself in this room. Oh wow, I actually hit a bubble when I wasn't locked on. Anyway, that's all of them, and that will give us. I actually think this might be a optional room. Is this the compass? Because if it is, this room's optional. Because I know there's no keys in this dungeon, because, you know, it's the inside of a fish. Yeah, it's the compass. So, I guess that means this room's actually optional. So, that's cool, I guess. Let's go over here. Actually, is it optional? I don't know. Anyway, now that we've got the boomerang, we can also do a room over here, which I don't know. I'm pretty sure the red slimy thing would be right there too. I don't know, and I just totally threw her against the wall. Gentlemanly Link throwing women against the wall all the time. Oh god, it hit me. Okay, so it's not electrified. Anyway, did that do a whole heart of damage? Jeez. I guess I do have 8 hearts now, so it's not that big of a deal, but still, dude. What is this going to give us? Nothing, it just opens the way forward? Okay. I can chill with that. You know what? I think I'll just end it off in this room. This is a significant episode. 14 minutes, not bad. So anyway, next time, in the next episode, we will probably end up finishing the dungeon. So look forward to that. See you all then. Goodbye.